So we got a lot coming down the pipe. And I was 2 for 4 today, Lucas, just in case you were wondering.
2 for 4.
Decent.
You were 3 for 4 last time. I mean, you're getting worse. That's not good.
Took a step backwards, but
yeah. I need to feed you more balls.
No, that's still 500 though, and one of them wasn't.
What the hell did you just say? Yeah. What?
This has been a joke.
What are you saying on this show right now? What are you doing,
Johnny? That has to get clipped. That is now a drop on the dudes and belts. That has to be.
Hey, I'm feeding Yaden balls. Yes,
Lucas, shut up.
Yeah.
I want to lodge a formal complaint. I am being put in a wrong light on this show, and I just want everyone to know that I'm doing this show under protest. But hello, everyone.
What makes you think you can miss a week and then all of a sudden the following week protest my show?
I'm under protest because I'm already getting slandered. There's all kinds of visual effects that are being shown that are quite offensive, and I'm very hurt by them.
What are you so offended by? What's your problem?
Yes.
What's your problem?
I don't think we have enough time for all my problems.
You know what, Lucas? I'm actually very disappointed in you. Because what? Yeah. You know why? Because of all the within the last year and a half of us working together, almost 2 years actually. The one week when we had so much history to talk about, so much stuff to go back and confirm everything with, what were we left with? Not an encyclopedia.
You had
not even a Wikipedia. We did not have a Lucas Bradwell insight. You know what Lucas Bradwell did last week? He got last second tickets to TNA and watched the Hardy Boys.
You're damn right I did.
Instead of being fully committed to this show, he decided to take a day off last second, by the way, folks.
Yeah. I told you the night before. Late in the night, but I did.
Well, okay, you might have, but I definitely got it like a half hour before the show.
That's because you don't ever check your messages. That's your problem. That's a you problem. Oh, and if my memory serves me correctly, the whole damn dudes up in the Northeast took a whole damn show off to go see the Hardys and the Dudleys.
Yes, I know. After running a show for about 50 some odd straight weeks, I think the host deserves at least one goddamn week off.
Well, I've missed probably maybe on one hand when I've actually been a part of this show. I think I've missed maybe 2 ever.
No, you know what? I give you a pass. I always give you a pass when you're working shows on the road with RMP because that's your obligation. I don't care about that. I'm completely fine with you missing shows on that. But you decided to go to the competition, Lucas. The competition.
Half of our guys were at. I watched Dak Draper in the ring. I was supporting our boy Dak Draper. I saw a lot of our guys in the security. They were doing their job. I was cheering them on. And I got to meet up with a lot of old acquaintances.
So disappointed in you. The one week when we actually needed a so-called encyclopedia, he was nowhere to be found.
And maybe I was also teaching you guys a lesson for just
teaching me a lesson. The
disrespect that I get week in and week out. It's been the crap on Lucas Bradwell show.
We made a possible half-hour Spotify show into an hour and 15 minutes. We did a damn good job last week.
I'm sure you did. I know you guys could do it without me. I know you could. That's why I wasn't worried about it. I've never questioned.
Now, see, I would be okay now that we got that out of the way, our frustrations out of the way, although I'm sure we'll be talking more about random shit from Lucas's point of view in a little bit. But we do have to mention the elephant in the room. Coastal Crusader is also not here this week. Now I'm getting to the point where I can't even fill a crew on a weekly basis. He actually has a medical emergency. He actually popped on before the show. He was having a bit of an issue. So I just want to let you guys know that he is okay, and he will be back next week. We had a brief conversation before the show started tonight, so everything's good. He's just dealing with something, and we're probably gonna see him back next week. It's nothing serious.
Public service announcement: drink plenty of water, folks. Drink plenty of water.
I wasn't gonna get into details,
No,
but
I'm not either. I'm just saying drink plenty of water. That's all I'm saying. Drink plenty of water.
drink your water, drink your electrolytes.
Yes, because it's getting hot out. The weather is heating up, and it's very important.
I swear to God, if he does this in July, I swear to God, if he does this in July, I am not going to be spending half my time down there in a goddamn ER. I'm good. But anyway,
well, my commentary partner on Ignition, 1/3 of my commentary team on Ignition is joined the chat. Is you guys will start seeing a 3-man team on Ignitions here pretty soon with the Jack McCready, myself, and the returning Over Easy Stevie.
oh, is Over Easy Stevie full time?
It looks like we got a full-time commentary team that seems to have found something, and we're going to see how this goes.
Stevie and Jack, I am so sorry. So sorry. All right. We actually have a show to talk about, believe it or not, besides bickering at each other back and forth, which we could probably do for the next 2 hours easily. We got ourselves a recharge here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Dudes and Belts Recharge here on YouTube, Twitch, and soon to be Spotify later on tonight. I am your host, Johnny Deathdrop, and 502. We're past 500. We're now on episode 502. There is a lot of hints, a little bit of hints in this episode as it pertains to Milestone, but it's just as chaotic as expected. We were calling this last week, and I think we even briefly talked about it the week before. I mean, we're what, less than 4 weeks now away? Pretty close to that, to a Milestone 16. A lot can happen. It's already happening. Things are moving fast. Let's get right into it. Before we do, of course, we got to introduce the panel. And of course, I told you Coastal wasn't here this week. He'll be back next week. But he just decides to show up this week after, hanging out watching the competition for 3 hours instead of doing a Dudes and Belts show. He is your resident encyclopedia of Rocky Mountain Pro, CMS journalist, and voice of Charge and Ignition. He is the one and only Lucas freaking Bradwell.
Oh, I missed you anyways, Johnny Deathdrop.
No, you didn't. Shut up.
Yeah, I did, and it's good to be back. I can't wait to talk about episode 502 because we are. I mean, the march to Milestone. We are halfway up that hill, my friend. I mean that we're seeing that peak. It's right in front of us. We just got to keep climbing because we're there. So can't wait to talk about everything that's coming uh, through Milestones, some speculation we can talk about, some things that we do know. We'll get to it all here tonight.
All right. Before we get into it, as we always do with every show, excuse me, a little bit of gas go through. You guys can see Charge every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. That's 9 p.m. over on the eastern side of the country on youtube.com/@RMP Wrestling. And you can also watch Ignition every Tuesday, same time, 7 p.m. Mountain Now time. That's 9 p.m. over in the eastern parts of the country for Ignition. And then, of course, you can catch me, Lucas, and Coastal Crusader live every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 7 p.m. Basically the same times all the way around. 7 p.m. over in the mountain regions, for recharge. You guys can actually come in. It's free. You don't got to pay anything. Come in, interact with us, say hi, let us know where you're watching from, yada yada, all that good stuff. And of course, if you watch the live, you can also take part in the Rocky Mountain Rewind that we do on the second half of the show from what Spotify does not see. So, all right. Now for that, I got to get through a show with Lucas by himself here. See how this works out. All right. First off, Lord Mitchell Taylor getting very, very close to that winning streak and beginning his reign across Rocky Mountain Pro, Lucas, as he took on 2 Dame James and was able to come up with the victory here on the beginning of episode 502. Your thoughts?
Well, of course he couldn't get that big second win without all kinds of shenanigans from all the Queen's men and the old the aristocrat herself. They were playing hot potato with a brass knucks.
Actually, you know what? Hold up real quick here. This doesn't look right. This doesn't look right. Okay, there we go. Now we're good.
Oh, God, old Gilbert there. But we saw every trick in the book from Lord Mitchell Taylor, and Two Dame uh, and Lord Mitchell Taylor. There was a war of words. Of course, Lord Mitchell Taylor always has something great to say about the people here in Denver and the beer stock crowd, and had some harsh words for Two Dame James. Two Dame had a great rebuttal as well, and so the war of words started breaking out into fisticuffs. But unfortunately for Two Dame, the numbers game caught up to him. He gets distracted. Lord Mitchell Taylor able to get the brass knucks. Two Dame gets knocked out, because Nikki Hyde with the distraction, and we've got Lord Mitchell Taylor, as you say, on the brink of a winning streak, an actual winning streak,
Yes, a real one, a real life one, guys.
Yes. And that's big news because when's the last time he's actually had a winning streak? It's been years.
I believe tag team when he was tagged up with Manny Lemons, I think.
Probably when they were the tag team champions for a cup of coffee. Yeah, that's about it. So, this is big for him. He's maybe found something that has worked for him, and that's recruiting P.I. Porter and Nikki Hyde. That seems to be the big acquisition for him.
And they seem to be committed too.
They do. P.I. Porter, he seems to be good at his job. And Nikki Hyde, he's good at causing distraction. He's good at running interference. And that's it seems to be a winning formula for one Lord Mitchell Taylor. And
that's all he needed. Man, that's all he needed. He just needed his squire.
He's had a squire before. That didn't work out so well that first time. But now it seems like he's got some that are committed to the job. Two Dame, man, poor Two Dame. If he's not getting knocked out by Hunter, he's getting knocked out by his competition and brass knucks. That guy has a hard time.
And also got stoned at the bar, by the way. This was technically the official beginning of the episode, but I wanted to skip right into the action here. He was talking with some ladies over at the bar prior to the show. And of course, Johnny Casanova had to bleep block him, but
that's the ladies' man, Vanilla Ice, and it's the summer of cornucopia or whatever.
Cornucopia, what? What?
The summer of catastrophe. Oh, I'm sorry, Casanova, summer Casanova. Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
Did I get that right?
I don't know, honestly. I don't even know what you were talking about.
Okay. This is a summer of something. He talks about that it's going to be the summer of.
Yeah, well, we'll get to Casanova in a bit here. But after the match, Hunter Gray is determined to fix Two Dame, and it got to the point where he was bringing him on his shoulders and was going to bring him to his hunting ground up in the mountains.
Yeah, he's wanting to show Two Dame what mountain life is about. Maybe that'll help Two Dame, get a little training up in the mountains. Work with your hands, get them dirty, learn how to hunt and fish and all that good stuff. Maybe I'm fine, guys. I'm not having a stroke. I'm good.
Well, they were all just as confused as I am, Lucas. Are you sure that you didn't short circuit there for like a second?
I'm good. It's the summer of Bossa Nova.
Huh?
Huh? What?
Did you say Bossa Nova?
Yeah.
Can you look that up in a dictionary, someone, and see if that's an actual word?
Bossa Nova.
Bossa Nova?
Yeah, that's a dance.
BOSS?
Bossa Nova. You don't know the Bossa Nova?
Why the hell would I know the Bossa Nova?
I don't know. You kind of seem like you're a dancing guy.
A dancing guy? What the are you talking about?
I'm good. Let's go on to the show. It's the summer. It's the summer of Casanova.
Chevy Nova?
Chevy Nova, yes.
All right. I don't know what to take of that, folks, but I guess we can move on. Are you sure you're not telling something that we're supposed to know?
No.
Okay. I guess I'll believe the Wikipedia here on this one. Let's move on to some more. Again, I have no idea what's going on, dude. I have no idea. He's short circuiting. I think he needs a charge in his generator somewhere. Like something's not clicking up there. What are you doing? What are you looking at your phone for?
I'm just making sure I'm getting all my information right. That's all.
You just said 3 random words that are probably not even words in the dictionary. Or even in the Urban Dictionary, to be honest.
I'm sure they got to mean something.
Huh. All right. I think we're gonna have to talk about this later, Lucas.
No,
I think there's something wrong with you.
I think we're good.
I'm gonna possibly give a wellness call, of course, to Lucas, just in case. But let's try and move on. Hopefully, we don't have any random words that we're gonna have to define during this process here. Lockett's action. We had Big Daddy Mo going up against Josie Wildheart, with Josie Wildheart picking up a huge win against Big Daddy Mo.
Yeah. Josie is she has had quite the year. Has Josie Wildheart. When she made her debut at the NRW Classic, had one of the most surprising wins, I think, in the history of Rocky Mountain Pro. And now she just continues that momentum. She seems to be getting more and more popular. She's kind of starting her own little band, her group of Mick Diamond and Thunder Montoya. They seem to be having some good chemistry there. Things are just really on a roll. And then she picks up a huge victory against Big Daddy Mo. And Big Daddy Mo seems to be the one that's now she's starting to sputter a little bit, trying to find her rhythm. So this was a huge victory for Josie Wildheart. The Lockett's division has been ultra competitive. You still got Lola contending that she is still the disputed champion, still litigating, having meetings with one D'Lo Brown. So now you've got to compete for who's going to be that next one in line after if Lola does indeed get her shot. So Josie has made her statement with this win, and if I was doing kind of a ranking right now, I would say Josie's right there to be the next contender. She's had a great little run going.
Oh, by the way, I did something very special last episode. Did you listen to the episode, Lucas?
I caught most of it. I didn't do the full 2 hours, but I did see
No,
quite a bit of it.
specifically Recharge.
Recharged? Yeah, I actually listened to it on Spotify.
Oh, see, appreciate you. First off, second of all, did you hear me convince Coastal that Lola Yara is the number one contender for that Lockheed's title?
I did. I
Yeah,
did. And
yeah.
and
See,
you make a great argument.
see, I go by what I see, folks. I promise you. But yeah, bad time for Big Daddy Mo to take an L here. Bad time. Um, her chances of possibly getting in the title picture here are looking very bleak at the moment, heading in the milestone. Not saying that she can't get there in the future past milestone, because obviously there's more events coming up this year. But in terms of like this rush to milestone, and there's not an official number one contendership, every match means a lot going into milestone, and she definitely set herself back here right at the wrong time. I think she's too focused on Izzy, to be honest. I think her priorities are not in the right place. And I think being Coastal touched on this. For most of the Lockettes, and I think Coastal kind of said this, and I agree with him, which is a very rare occurrence on this show recently. Um, a lot of the Lockettes are really focused on other stuff, and there's really only one Lockette that's focusing on the title itself, and that's Lola. Like, she's trying to find every single way to get in that title picture, to get that title shot at milestone, and she seems to be the only one that's actually putting in the effort to do it. Because
I
everybody
would
else
agree with that.
has, yeah, everybody else has their own things going on. Lilith, I'm assuming she's done with C-Rex, but we haven't seen Lilith in a bit. We're seeing Big Daddy Mo and Izzy and that whole thing working out. They're focused on different things as well. And Josie's just trying to get everything back going after she had her championship match not too long ago and never broken. She's starting to find it at the right time a little bit, but as of right now, there's only been one, maybe two Lockettes that are focusing on the top of the mountain right now, and that's honestly Punk and Morgan and Lola Yara at the moment.
Well, I think that those two have a lot of unsettled business, and hopefully that all this litigation and stuff will just come to an end, and let's just get it settled once and for all. Let's have the match between Lola and Pumpkin. Let's settle this so we can stop the stupid disputed champion thing, and let's Lola prove it once and for all. And if she can't get it done, then that's it. That's what I would like to see.
I'll agree with that. I think it's Lola's time. Um, and let's not forget, she did pin the Lockett champion clean in a tag match. Of course, we always have to say tag match, but it's still a pinfall victory, and she pinned the champion. In my eyes, that's a statement in and amongst itself. So, um, moving on, Lucas, you can actually take some notes off of KD and his journalism. To be honest, he got right in there, had cease and desist block in the way. He found a hole that he could navigate through and ended up getting the answer or close to an answer that he could have gotten from Lola Yara.
What answer did he get? He didn't get. All we know is that she had more. She's had more meetings with Dila. We already knew that. He didn't get any new information.
No, we didn't know that. We literally saw her
We
coming
know
out.
that.
We saw her coming out of the room, and Katie was there with a wall in front of him, and he still found a hole and was able to get something out of Lola.
He got nothing. We've known that she's been trying to get meetings with Dila, and we know that she's been getting meetings with Dila. We talked about this before episode 500.
You could take some notes, sir.
Oh, yeah, well, he could take some notes because right after that, I had the interview that you guys
Yes.
didn't think I was ever
Yes.
gonna get.
Yes. I don't know if you bribed her to get into a room with her, if you caught her and you locked the door behind her and she couldn't get out. It seemed like she was very uncomfortable in that room
Oh,
when you were giving
she
the
was
interview, dude.
pouring her heart out. I got her to open up and show her real
She was
emotions.
locked in the room.
There was no room. It was an open area, very comfortable.
All right, Lucas, go ahead. Go ahead and talk
Yeah,
about your interview that you suckered
yeah.
Izzy into doing.
I didn't sucker anybody. She finally she knew there was only one journalist that was capable of doing this interview the right
That's a
way, and it was
lie, dude.
me.
She didn't wanna
Yeah,
talk to you in the first
yeah.
place.
She no, she realized that it was time for her to open up, that it was the right time, and this was the only way to do it. And I got her to spill her heart out about all this things she's been going through with her family. They were questions of whether or not she was even going to return. You know, a lot of her family were very scared to have her return back to wrestling, and she's still got some things to overcome. She still has some demons uh, especially that 3 months or so that she was out. That was very tough for her. You know, she suffered a very scary, it's very scary injury. You know, she had a concussion. You know, and anything doing with the brain and the head, that is that's extremely scary, and especially for a young lady who's got a lot of uh, a, a young lady who's got her whole future ahead of her. Not just her wrestling future, but she's got her whole life ahead of her. So that's extremely tough to deal with. And she's got some loving family that was very concerned for her, and said about how tough it was. Of course, Yaden with comments. It
How
was a
much did
good interview, and you
Yeah, and
guys know it.
how much did you pay Izzy to get into a locked room with Lucas? I'm
You know, I
curious.
was not locked.
I'm
There was
curious.
cameramen in there. There was a, it was it was it was as I made it as comfortable as possible.
All that I'm gonna say is that Slade would have probably got the entire
Uh,
interview in one
uh,
part instead of 2 parts.
well, no, well that then it wouldn't have been near as good because we needed the time that she whatever how much ever time she needed to get everything. We're gonna have part two next week. She's gonna talk about really conquering her demons, and we'll be talking more about that. So make sure you watch for part two on this next week's episode of Charge.
Oh, she'll conquer her demons. I'm not worried about that.
Well, maybe or maybe not, because her demons are pretty tough.
I
I
could
wasn't even anywhere near her. You guys stop. This is ridiculous.
Oh, we're not doing some Joe Biden shit, are we?
See, Chris gets it, and he gets it.
Oh, Chris, you're killing me, buddy.
Yeah, because you want to slander me. You know what? You don't care anything about the truth. You just want to paint me in a
Oh,
bad
I
light.
care about the truth. I just think it would have
No,
been
you
over
don't.
and
No,
done with a comfortable conversation. I mean, clearly she wasn't that comfortable if it took
oh,
2 parts to get through it.
no, because a good interview, you take your time. You don't try to rush it. You know nothing about it. Good journalism.
I don't have to because I'm a freaking
Y-
host. That's not
Yeah,
my job.
y-
That's
y-
your
y-
job.
y- yeah,
That's what RMP pays you to do.
yeah. And I'm doing my job.
If that. If that.
No, no. You're not going to do this. I got the interview that no one else could
When
get.
we needed you last week, you didn't show up. And we
I'm
needed
here.
you multiple times
Uh,
last week.
well, that's not my fault. You guys couldn't do your job without me. It just shows that you need me a lot more than I need you.
I'm going by witnesses at the scene, and
Well, John McCready doesn't know anything.
I'm pretty sure he's there quite a bit.
No, he doesn't know anything.
I'm pretty sure Yaden's there quite a bit too, considering he's the founder of the place. And even he was uncomfortable. What did you do, Lucas? What did you
Always
do?
uncomfortable.
What did you do?
I did nothing. I asked questions, and that was it.
Are you sure that was just it?
Uh, Definitely.
Did anyone know that you were doing this?
Yes, there was a cameraman there for crying out loud.
Okay, you steal camera guys all the time.
I do not steal camera
They're
guys.
trying to do one thing, and you grab Kevin and you throw him
I do not.
somewhere
You've
else.
never seen me grab Kevin. That's an
Yes, I
all-out lie.
have. Dude,
No,
it's
no,
on
you're a lie. That's an
video.
all-out lie.
It's
I've
on
never
video.
grabbed.
Go back in the 400s.
Yeah, yeah.
They're
Go ahead.
there.
Yeah, go ahead. I've never grabbed Kevin. That is a lie. All right, let's
And
move on.
not only that, you run away and you leave Kevin to the wolves half the time. Did we forget about that? Did we forget about that?
He's never done that to me.
No, he has to stay there.
No,
He has to
no,
get the shot.
no.
That is a guy committed to his work, unlike some
Uh,
people.
uh-huh.
Unlike some people. I don't know, Lucas. Tune in for part 2. It should have been done in part 1, but tune in for part 2. If Slade was doing it, it would have been done already. And Izzy might have smiled in the interview too if Slade was doing it. There could have been a smile out of that. She seemed very afraid or uncomfortable.
She's been holding in her feelings for a long time. Needed to get it out. It wasn't a time for smiling.
You were the last person that I would even expect Izzy to be throwing her heart out at.
Yeah, well, she did. So take it.
I am not taking anything. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't care what you can take. You saw it.
Boom.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
This is just another example.
Well, Jack McCready
Lucas
deserves
left me
that
to
too.
get ambushed by Josie.
Yeah.
He's a bad partner. I'm assuming partner. There's definitely a typo, Jack. It's okay though. I think I understand. Partner. See, it's not just Kevin. You do it to a lot of people, and no wonder why you can't hold a commentator's table on Ignition. You are lucky that Tony Nomad likes you.
Yeah, see, well, Tony's a good guy.
And even that I question. By the way, how was Sonny last week?
What do you mean, how was Sonny?
How was Sonny?
Sonny was great.
Did you throw him to the wolves again, just like you do with everyone else?
I didn't throw Sonny to no wolves. He sometimes gets himself into trouble. What about, so I've had people attack me too. No one comes running to my aid.
Sue me, I'm driving. Why are you texting while driving? What are you doing, Jack?
Trying to make that money.
Is he doing the good old lift?
Yeah, no shame in that.
No shame at all. Moving on. Okay, yeah, we can finally move on from this disaster here. Casanova taking on Eric Reyes, and even though it might not look like it at the end, Eric Reyes picks up the victory here for the law office. Taking one for the team, baby.
She did take one for the team. And, this is a case of Casanova getting a little overzealous. And I will say they outsmarted Johnny Casanova, and that doesn't happen too often. They at first took the shortcut, looked like they were going to be the ones that were going to get disqualified, and they ended up goading Casanova using that stop sign. He got caught red-handed, and
that's a typical Wake shit. It's starting to turn, Lucas. And I know Coastal's not here because he be backing the Wake 100% on all this and not believing that the Wake is turning a corner here to the worst. Telling you, we saw it last week when Damon and Dustin was talking, and now we're starting to see a little bit of the old Wake come back to fruition and Johnny Casanova just decided to take the match in his own hands and whack Eric Reyes with a stop sign, and you saw the reaction. He didn't care. He did
Nope.
not care that he did that.
No, he didn't.
Tell
And
telling you folks.
you might, and I hate to say this, but you might have been right about Casanova. A lot of people might have been right. It seems like when things start to go awry for the wake, it usually starts with Johnny Casanova. And this may be the start of something. You could be right. I'm not
Well, we
gonna
knew
go
he
there
was the
quite yet.
weakest link to begin with. Maybe he felt like he needed to do something to get back in that crew of, like, Damon, Dustin, and Caden relying on him a little bit more. But as you saw during the match when Eric Reyes basically was taking full control of the match for a good portion of it, what was he doing? He was attacking that knee. He can't get that knee healthy. In his mind, if he goes away for a long period of time, he thinks that the Wake's gonna completely forget about him, in my opinion. I think we've gotten to that point because the knee hasn't gotten better. He's still wrestling matches. It's clearly been a target for everyone that's gone in the ring with him. And in my opinion, I think Casanova is starting to kind of come to terms where if he walks away and tries to heal this knee, he's going to be forgotten about.
It's the worst kept secret in all of professional wrestling. I've said that
Right now, yeah.
that knee is its target, and it's an easy target. You know about it. It's seen. It's something that he can't hide. And you're right. I don't know though that they would forget about. I think there's too, especially with him and Caden, there's too much of a strong bond. I don't think that that would be the case. I think that if he got himself healed, they would welcome him back with open arms. That's what I believe. I really do. I think
Y-
it's. I
You
think
know what?
maybe that it would be best.
I can see it with Caden because of the history between those two. I can see it with Caden, but I don't see it with Damon and Dustin. And those are your powerhouses in the group.
Damon probably. You're probably right. Dustin, I'm not so sure. I think Dustin has gotten to a point in his career where he realizes, I think he knows that they are a stronger group with all four of them clicking on all cylinders, and he might be
But
open
Johnny's
to
not
welcoming
clicking on all
comeback.
4 cylinders, dude.
Well, and that's why probably it would be best for him to get healthy if he can in at this point in his career. That's the question. If taking some time off, could he heal that knee 100%? Could it ever get to 100%? We don't know. We're not doctors. I don't know. And he's at this point in his career that it's probably going to be a little tougher to rehab. So I don't know. What That's something they're going to have to figure out
That's
because
also
things
a
are
good
it's
point by Sonny too. I mean, Johnny was harassing those fans too. Pretty sure he stole their drink.
I don't know. They look like they were pretty smitten with old Manila Ice though.
They were dumbfounded. They didn't know what was going on.
They had
Like,
some
who's
pretty
this
big
weirdo
smiles
on
on
top
their
of my
face.
lap? I'm just saying. I don't know if they enjoyed it as much as Johnny enjoyed it. Put it that way. But I digress. I think the Wake's starting to show some cracks, at least as it pertains to Johnny Casanova. I mean, dude, if he keeps on wrestling week in and week out, he's going to be on the shelf way longer than what he could just be, you know, just rehabbing and being back in a month or two. You know what I mean? Like, I think Johnny Casanova is going to do something catastrophic if he doesn't take care of this knee. And I'm actually kind of, like giving Awake a heads up, like, hey, and I really shouldn't be doing this. Coastal should be doing this, but he's not here to be the glory hole maker that he is with the Wake. Um, if they don't do something with Johnny Casanova, they're going to be exposed, and there's going to be a weak spot in the Wake. and it's going to get to a point where they're going to have to make a decision. And specifically Caden, I don't know if Caden wants to make that decision. I have a funny feeling that if this keeps up, I think someone else is going to have to make that decision besides Caden.
Well, I have a feeling I know who the one that would make that decision.
Oh,
Damon
I know
wouldn't
too.
hesitate.
I know too. Now, granted, he's trying to do something with Dustin, which it looked like from the main event, and we'll talk about it in a little while, that they're on the same page as of right now. I'll give him that. But how much do they have to worry about Johnny Casanova in the background?
You know
what I
maybe
mean?
if he just continues doing his own thing, maybe they don't worry about it.
What are we doing here? Oh, this was a very interesting conversation that Kevin caught for us here. I think it was Kevin. It might not have been Kevin. We saw your new starting lineup sitting around trying to plan their next move. Because let's be honest, your new starting lineup's struggling, and it's not really a secret. They haven't won a lot of matches recently. They're pretty low on the totem pole as it pertains to the tag team division in the grind to possibly being the number one contender at Milestone. All right. What are your thoughts on Jason Knoll kind of thinking that, maybe it's almost time for him to hang it up?
Yeah, that was a little shocking to me. You know, Jason Knoll's been doing this a long time, guys. A 20+ year veteran. He's done a lot. But he's had some ups, had some downs, and he's probably at a point in his career where he's got to think, is it worth it anymore? And that's too bad for Briscoe because Briscoe's been trying to make this thing work really hard. He's done a lot of sacrificing for this tag team. Think about it. Briscoe had a great little singles run going on. Briscoe was, main eventing pay-per-views and this close to becoming Rocky Mountain Pro Champion, and he put all that on the back burner uh, to make this thing work with Jason Knoll, and and they actually did a lot better than I thought they would. You think about where those two were, where they were beating the hell out of each other at every turn, and yet Briscoe still somehow made it work, and they were a competitive tag team. They were on the brink of becoming tag team champions.
But they've
And
also been on a tag team before too with the original starting lineup. So I mean,
yeah,
there is some history between them as a team, also.
but that was quite dysfunctional at the time, especially when you added Jason Knoll, who was going through his transition, as a Batu,
Yeah, he was still
and
about to at that point. Yeah,
yeah, they were there was that was a quite dysfunctional team. Coach Mack was the only one kind of keeping that thing together. Um, and but Briscoe has really try to make this thing work. So that's got to be very tough for Briscoe to hear that coming out of Jason Knoll's mouth. So, but it sounds like Briscoe is going to try to make some things happen. He said that he's going to try to get them a big match for Milestone, and we'll see what Briscoe can do. I would like to see them try to make this thing work. I still believe that they have a ton of potential. They've got there's a good mix of the power and the experience that Jason Knoll brings, and the great athleticism that Briscoe brings. I think they can still make this work. I still think they have the potential to be Rocky Mountain Pro champion, tag team champions. So I would like to see this thing run its course all the way through. It would be too bad if Jason Knoll retires. I kind of hope not, but we'll see.
what do you think about a possible match with Dustin Urich? Because that was brought up during the conversation on Charge.
Well, there's a
Now
lot
that you're here as the encyclopedia, you can kind of take a step back here and kind of let the people know what if this match happens at Milestone, if it does. Now, obviously, nothing's official. They were just talking in conversation. This match at Milestone between Jason Knoll and Dustin Urich, let's say hypothetically it's official. You being the encyclopedia, this is what I need you here for on this show now.
Okay, well, I'm here.
Give the people a history lesson on these two, shall we?
Well, these are day one guys. These are guys that were here at the inception of this company, and they've been around this wrestling scene. I'm talking about the Colorado wrestling scene for decades, working in the same promotions. They've had rivalries with each other. They've had tag team matches with each other. They've had singles matches and matches for titles with each other. This is going back to the Fusion Pro Wrestling days where Jeff McAllister was running that company. These two know each other so well. Was a huge rivalry for a long time. I can see why Jason Knoll would want a match with Dustin Ear. There's a lot of history, and they've had a lot of competitive juices flowing. Um, and they've had similar uh, trajectories during their career. The only difference is Dustin Urich's been Rocky Mountain Pro Champion, and he was the longest running Rocky Mountain Pro Champion of all time. Jason Knoll hasn't had that. So that would be the one thing. If Jason Knoll could get a victory over Dustin Urich, I think that would be kind of his biggest win in his career. Even though it wouldn't be for that title, that would be huge for him. And then maybe he would consider, hey, I've done it all. I beat one of my biggest rivals, and he'd walk away. That could be his big moment in his career. I don't know. We don't know if that match is going to happen, or maybe Briscoe has something else in mind. I don't know, but we're just
I can tell you
speculating
right
on this
now,
match.
the fan in me kind of giggled when I heard that name come across Jason Knoll's mouth. Because if you are with us for the Rocky Mountain Rewind, which is the show that Spotify doesn't get to see, if you're with us on the journey for the Rewind, you see the beginnings of Jason Knoll and Dustin Urich from way back in the day. And to think 16 years later, at milestone 16, granted, not official, we're just giving a hypothetical analysis here on the current situation that we're talking about because it was brought up in this episode. That's a dream match for a lot of people who have been watching RMP for 16 plus years. And not just RMP in particular, because you mentioned the Fusion days and all that stuff. For the Colorado wrestling scene, the Rocky Mountain region.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's a match people will want to see who have been following these two careers, whether it's an RMP, Fusion, wherever, whatever other wrestling promotions out there in Colorado. That's the match that they'd pay money to see.
Absolutely. There's so much history. And I know there's a lot of fans that have been following this wrestling scene for that long, 20 plus years we're talking about. And yeah, that would be something, especially at this point in their careers, that would be something to behold. So yeah, let's hope that we get some kind of iteration of that. We don't
It
know.
doesn't even have to be a singles match. Yeah, it can be the Wake versus your new style lineup or something like that. It doesn't have to necessarily be a one-on-one. But just having those two competing together at a milestone 16 years later as day one competitors here, originally from NRW before Rocky Mountain Pro, be a sight to see. On the greatest show that the Rocky Mountain regions could put on. So,
Well, it's shaping up to be something big, man. Something really big.
I don't know. I'll be there. Hopefully, I'll be able to see it in person if it happens. So, all right, move on to the main event, Lucas. We have the Wake going up against Standing on Business here. Damon and Dustin going up against Jack McCready and Maddox. And the Wake picks up the win, but it wasn't a very easy win for the Wake.
No, not at
Especially
all.
when it became to the matchups with Maddox. I mean, during that match, we saw actually, probably for the first time, I think, ever, at least that I've seen in the almost 6 years that we've been doing, Recharge and been a part of RMP. First time we actually saw talent from a top promotion at ringside watching a match on Charge, by the way. I think we saw Moose from TNA there, sitting
Saw
front row.
Harley Hudson from TNA.
Harley Hudson, yeah.
Ref Daniel Spencer was at ringside.
Yep.
I got to talk for a little bit with Moose, and he was very impressed with what he saw. Got to even got to see our good buddy Ref Dewey Larson was there, and he was kind of giving everybody the tour there. This was a big time match, and it had dignitaries watching
Yeah.
watching at ringside, so you could tell this big time match feel, and especially with the two teams that were there. This has been for the last few months the biggest rivalry in Rocky Mountain Pro, especially as far as bad blood. They think about the bad blood that's really been
History.
starting to rise back to the
History in
surface.
itself
Yes.
makes this even more personal. I mean, again,
Yeah.
I've said this a few times for the past month, dude. Milestone 11. Well, actually, technically before that, Never Broken, 2021, I think is where it really kicked off. And then it's been literally 5 years. So it ain't over, obviously. There's definitely still some unfinished business. Filter, I think, was definitely top dog in this match. From just an overwhelming power standpoint, I mean, even Damon was having a really hard time with Maddox. Really hard time.
I don't know how you combat. I don't care, what kind of power and stuff you bring when you've got a 350-pound, almost 6'10" monster who can do what Maddox does in the ring. Because Maddox is a powerhouse, but he's also a friggin' freak of an athlete. The guy is a freak of an
he
athlete.
can move. He can move.
Yeah. And so I don't know how you combat that. And Damon was trying everything, and Dustin was trying everything, and we know how strong Dustin is, and he was still having a problem. And
Maddox is a mismatch for anybody, and it showed with the Wake, and the Wake has two of probably the more powerful guys in Rocky Mountain Pro besides Maddox, and maybe the exception of Hunter Gray. Like, it was a matchup nightmare. But once Jack was in the ring, they seemed to be able to get most of their offense in, and Jack was putting up a hell of a fight too, especially against Dustin. He was putting some work in. It just so happens that, they were able to get Maddox outside and got him completely irrelevant from the match and focused on a 2-on-1 assault against Jack McCready to pick up the victory in this one.
And it's nothing against Jack. Jack's a tough.
No.
He's shown that he's a tough competitor. Really is. As much as me and him go back and forth, we don't see eye to eye on a lot of stuff. He is as tough as nails.
He's got heart, man. He's got heart.
Yep. And he's still got a ways to go because of experience wise. He's going to gain that experience, and especially teaming with SOB. There's only. Yeah, you can lift some weights. You're pretty damn strong. I'll give you that. He's only going to get better. So I'm not worried about Jack McCready. I'm not going to call him a weak link. Right now, he's the least experienced of SOB, and he's going to only get better hanging out with them. But
Frustrations definitely showed. Frustrations definitely showed after the match. We saw how Maddox handled Jack McCready, and I know he's in chat. I'm sure he didn't appreciate what Maddox did. I'm curious what happened behind the scenes after they left the arena.
It's tough love. It's tough love.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming that it's tough love, but I think that's the first time that we've actually seen Maddox kinda act out the way he did against Jack McCready. So,
And Sonny reminding us that it's the Jack McCready.
oh, the Jack McCready. I mean, to be fair, if you look at his name, it does say "the" in capitals.
It does say the in capitals. And he's also the number one draft pick. Don't forget that.
Yep. There it is right there. The Jack McCready says we're fine. All right, perfect.
Yeah, take his word for it.
Did not look like it after the match, but as long as you're saying it's okay, we'll back that.
But I would like to spend just a minute talking about
Oh, we
how
got time.
big of a win that is for the Wake, though, because we've you and I have both kind of questioned whether or not Dustin Urich and Damon Ace can really make this thing work because of their history. And it certainly looked in this match that you're
Gabe's not gonna let you finish this comment, by the way.
no, he's not. Um
You'll
I
admit
will,
you're not a doctor, but still hold on to the "I'm a journalist" shtick.
it's not a shtick.
It's a
When
shtick.
it's not a shtick. What I was trying to say is that it looks like that Damon Ace and Dustin Urich have found some good common ground, because it sure looked in this match they were on the completely same page, that they didn't have any issues. They were working as a unit,
Well, someone
even
has to
though
pick up Casanova's slack.
well, they certainly did in this match, and that was a huge win. So does this make them a viable number one contender?
No. And I had this discussion with Coastal too last week, and you know what? And you heard this. If you listen to the show, you heard this. He
I heard,
agreed. He agreed that Cease and
but
Desist would be the number 1 contenders.
I agree. I agree now, but I'm saying, let's say they somehow get their shot.
Yeah.
Does this victory not kind of put the Wake right behind them? Does this not put them
They need 1 or
next
2
in
more
line?
matches together in my mind. Because to be fair, they just teamed up now. You know what I mean? I wanna give these guys a couple matches. I wanna see if they can still coexist the same way that they did tonight. Because even I mean, not tonight, Thursday. Well, I just did a Coastal. Holy crap. Someone wake me the F up. Um, but on Charge last week, okay? Episode 502, ladies and gentlemen. They struggled teaming up. Granted, it was against a very good team in Jack McCready and Maddox, but there were some times that they couldn't get off to a good start. They couldn't get a hot tag for a while. Like there'd be a tag, and then they'd be met with a little bit of miscommunication during the match. They weren't clicking on all cylinders at the beginning. If they can click on all cylinders from start to finish, I think it'd be okay. I think they'll have their moment with Chopper City or whoever is the tag team champion whenever they get the opportunity. Because it's
And
not
we
set
don't
in
know,
stone.
what they're doing for Milestone. We don't know
Nope.
if maybe Briscoe. Who knows if Briscoe gets a match?
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. That was the main event. Um, I'm sure we'll see more from Damon and Dustin. I'm sure the Wake is gonna, you know, continue on this road with SOB for a little while longer, I think. SOB needs a win here. They need something if they're gonna keep this going between the Wake. They gotta do something here. There needs to be a new game plan against the Wake. 'Cause, I mean, they've shown that they can handle them. They've definitely shown that they can go head to head with the Wake. That's not the issue. It's execution with standing on business. They gotta find a way to execute. You agree?
I think they'll figure it out. I do agree. I think they'll figure it out, and I think that Lipto is the key. I think
Yeah.
I know Maddox hates it. He absolutely hates it that I call Lipto the de facto leader. I know he does not, but I just feel that when Lipto is kind of there, and he just seems to be the calming presence, that they seem to be a little bit more organized, and seem to be more focused when Lipto's there and he's taking charge.
I will agree with that one. Lipto wasn't there on Wednesday. Maybe that's really the ticket. Surprised Lipto wasn't there. That was a big match. That was a big match for
Wasn't it?
standing on business. All right. Final thoughts on episode 502 before we decide to chat up with the faithful here and get into the rewind.
Well, less than 4 weeks away from milestone. We're starting to get a little more hints about some potential matchups that can go on. We do know that it is definitely looking like the Rocky Mountain Pro Championship, Caden Koyama versus Draper. We've got some more litigation, it looks like, going on with Loa, and but it seems like she is closer to getting an answer from D'Lo Brown.
She deserves it.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
she does. So I think we're starting to see the picture starting to come together. So
There's still way
we're
more
gonna.
matches. There's still way more matches that need to be filled here. There's no charge match. There's no tag team match. There's no Lockettes match. There's no Ignition we saw last week with Marcio and Dean, that interaction. That could be on the table.
It could be.
Is that it for titles? Did I miss one?
Yeah, you talked about charge, and of course the tag team can cease and desist. Can they come up with enough signatures on that petition?
Oh, I'll guarantee you they got huge names, and I wouldn't be surprised if they got TNA names too, to be honest.
I don't know about that.
Dude, if Moose is on that petition, it's a done deal.
Moose wouldn't sign that.
I'm just saying.
He's a Bruce Wayne's guy.
This is when we need Preston. We need Preston here.
No, we don't.
Yes,
it's been so nice without him.
No, it hasn't. No,
it has been wonderful. It has been wonderful.
No, the Wake is starting to show its true colors, man. And I mean, Lola's getting screwed every which way under. She's winning matches and not getting the title shot. And you got cease and desist, which was another point that Colso brought up. As much times as cease and desist have come out during Chopper City matches, how many times have they interfered in Chopper City matches?
You know, they haven't done it enough. That's to be honest with you. If they were
doing it the right way, dude. They're doing it the right way.
I guess you're right, but maybe they do need to take a lower road. Maybe they haven't gone low enough.
Or maybe the ban just needs to be lifted so that they can take care of Chopper City, considering they were the last ones that did it. And no one else has been able to prove otherwise.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if this petition works. It might. Never know.
I think it will. Oh, wait. News. Breaking.
I did not sign a petition.
Lucas, did you sign the petition?
This is fake news.
Did you sign the Stop the Chop?
No, I did not sign.
That's what the Jack McCready says.
Well, Jack McCready is the liar. He is a liar. The liar.
I don't know, man. Look at this right there. Clip it. Clip it for the socials, ladies and gentlemen. We caught him. Journalist, my ass.
I did not sign a petition.
Lucas.
Why would I ever sign anything
hating on the democratic process? That is not political, folks, by the way. This is a petition we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, can we get some confirmation here? Can someone send me a picture on the petition of Lucas's signature actually being there? Because I will gladly show it on this show.
Oh, I'm sure
Absolutely.
you would. I'm
I
sure you
would
would. And you wouldn't
absolutely.
and you wouldn't even verify if it was my signature or not. You would just put it up there and say it was,
No,
because
I
that's
would
what
go
kind of person
no,
you are.
I would confirm with my birdies.
Yeah, your birdies. Like I trust your birdies.
Well, I can't trust you apparently to be here every week to be able to give me
Oh,
the facts that
stop.
I
I've
need,
been
so
here.
I
I
have to rely on someone, dude.
I've been more reliable than anybody on this show except for you.
Bet he's a Knicks fan now too, says
No,
Sonny.
I can't stand the Knicks. Anything doing with New York can go kick rocks, but it is what it is.
Tell me about it. You're not on the East Coast, man. I have to deal with this for the
Yeah.
next 6 months.
I can imagine. I mean, most New York people are, especially when it comes to sports, are about it. Are New York fans more annoying than Philadelphia fans? What is
Dude,
'cause
there are some
who are
things with New York
who are
fans,
more annoying?
they are similar in certain aspects of it. It's just something about a Yankees fan. Like,
Oh, yes.
I can deal with a Phillies fan for the most part, I could deal with a Pirates fan, you know, they're not that bad. The Phillies fan base, yeah, it can be shitty at times, but it's not that bad compared to a New York fan. And I mean this with the utmost respect because New York teams have won also quite a bit, and they have a right to act the way that they act, almost kind of like us in a way, especially over the last 20 plus years. I get it. We're getting some of that flack too, but there is a different breed when it comes to a New York fan, man. I don't know what it is. I can't narrow it down to a T, but they can be some of the most obnoxious people in the world to even be around when it comes to sports. As people, they're all right. And don't get me wrong, there are some New York sports fans that are okay. They don't riot when they lose. Some of them. Most of them do, but some of them don't. Okay? I mean, for Christ's sake, they rioted when they won.
Yeah.
They lit shit on fire in New York when they won the
Yeah.
world championship. You cannot please those people. I don't understand them.
Yeah.
I don't understand them.
There's too many damn people living there. That's the problem.
Well, they're all leaving.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean,
They're all going to Florida. Let's see. D. Jack McCready says he would never lie to me about your
that's a lie
petition.
right there. He just did lie to you by saying he never would lie to you.
Been hating on New York and a Philly since the colonial days. Huh, Lucas?
Oh, they're more age jokes. Ha ha ha.
Philly killed the hitchhiking robot. Folks over there on Spotify, this is what you miss every week. This is why you should tune in every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. over in the mountain regions, live for Dudes and Belts Recharge and the rewind portion of the show. We're live on both Twitch and YouTube channels, twitch.tv/@RMB Wrestling. And of course, youtube.com/@RMP Wrestling. I believe the links are in the bio. I think I put them in last week. So if you want to come see us on a Sunday night and you want to catch the newest episode of Charge live as it airs, tune in to the YouTube channel every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. over in the mountain regions for Rocky Mountain Pro Charge. This upcoming Wednesday will be episode 503, and we will be reviewing that as well this upcoming Sunday. I believe that is it for us over here on Spotify. So for myself, Johnny Deathdrop, Lucas Bradwell, were you saying anything, or were you gonna have
No,
another hiccup
no,
again?
no, we're good.
All right.
I,
We will
I
see you
forgot
guys.
that we're not on camera on Spotify, so I just
Well, technically we are now. Technically we are now on Spotify. We just don't give them the rewind portion of it. We don't want to give everything away here on Spotify. We appreciate you guys as always. We'll see you next week. As always, folks, stay safe, stay classy, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care. All right. So, Lucas, what the hell were you trying to say at the beginning of this episode here? What word
I'm
sandwich
getting
were
my
you trying to say?
I'm getting confused because yeah, Johnny Casanova talks about his summer of Casanova, and I kind of let things go through one ear and out the other, and then I get my words mixed up with
You gave me
summer
4
of
different
Casanova.
goddamn words during that.
Yeah, well, I get confused about what summer it is.
What summer it is? There's only one
Yeah,
summer.
well, apparently it's the summer of Casanova.
I don't think so.
Didn't you hear him say that a couple weeks ago? Am I the only one that heard that? He had a pre-tape that he said it's going to be the summer of Casanova.
You think I'd listen to anything Johnny Casanova
No.
says? Do you think I care
Well,
what Johnny
well,
Casanova says?
maybe that's part of my problem.
As
I didn't
far as I'm
receive it.
concerned, he's the weak link of this so-called wake. You think I care? I know Coastal loves him
Well, do
in
we
more ways than one.
see? Do we know that? Do we know for a fact that Coastal is having health issues and he's not having the summer of Casanova as well with Casanova? Do we know that for a fact?
I mean, I can't. I'm not with him currently at this moment. I don't know if I want to currently at this moment either way, but it wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if he's sending messages to members of the wake right now about me and you. We might have to watch our backs in a few weeks, Lucas, to be honest. I mean, I'm
We
ready
know
for a
what
fight. I don't care, but
are you? Are
yeah,
you
fuck
really?
yeah.
Okay. Well,
Absolutely.
well,
Revenge, baby.
you're
Revenge.
you've been plotting that revenge for a long time. I can
4
only
years.
imagine what you. I can
4
only imagine.
4 years, 4
you
years,
you almost
5
dropped an
months,
F bomb there.
and 15 days, but who's counting?
Yeah. You almost dropped an F bomb there.
I think I already did.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you almost dropped another one right when you were saying how much time it was.
Oh, did I use on my only F-bomb? Aw, man.
Yeah, you've already used it,
Shit.
and then now you use the S bomb too. Yeah, so you're
That's
running out
not
of
as bad as
words.
the F-bomb. That's not as bad as
No,
the F-bomb.
but you're still running out of
God damn
your
it.
free use cards.
Coastal is 100% middle piece of the centipede.
Wow.
Save
my
that.
good.
Save that for next week,
Oh,
Sonny. We are using that.
whoa,
Actually, you
whoa.
know what? Before we start the rewind portion here, can I ask members of the chat here if it'd be okay? Can you actually learn AI for like 5 minutes and actually find a way to put Coastal's face in the middle of a centipede and have the
Oh my
beginning
goodness.
be like Damon Ace and the back be like Johnny Casanova? Is there a way that we can get AI to do that?
Oh my.
Please
Oh my. Wow.
take my F-bomb.
Wow, Sonny.
That is great.
Wow.
That is great. We need somebody to get on AI right now and make this happen. Lucas, do you know AI?
I do not know. I know Allen Iverson. That's the closest thing I know to AI.
Of course, you would pick a basketball player from Philly.
Yeah, that was from the 90s.
It was early 2000s too. Was it? It was late 90s, I thought.
Well, yeah, late 90s, and also he played a hot minute for the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
Yeah.
He wasn't that bad over there.
No, him and Carmelo made a good
Yeah.
little duo.
Cheer bits to give Johnny more F-bombs. Yes. If you guys want more F-bombs, you're gonna have to pay for them now. I used my one free one.
Yeah, now he's gotta pay the FAA
Yeah.
to use anymore.
So the money that you would be giving me to say the F-bomb, I'd have to give to YouTube. So in order for me to say it live on stream now, you're gonna have to pay me so I can pay them. Lucas is still struggling with a microwave.
But I have the VC. I could. I have the VCR down pat though. I've got the VCR down to a science.
Yeah, when it's not needed no more.
True.
All right. We got the rewind, I guess.
Yes.
Although I kind of want to make fun of Lucas more. And I want somebody to make that goddamn centipede picture. I am pumped for that one. I hope someone gives me that in the next few days. I will set this up on the stream next week. Honest to God, that'd be the greatest thing ever.
The challenge has been set for you, all you listeners and viewers out there.
Should we give something away to the best one?
We could come up with something. Yeah.
Maybe like a small little like merch thing that Mr. Fourth Row has from like years past.
Yeah, Mr. Fourth Row. Can we come up with something for whoever? There it is. The comment. Pumped in quotation marks for a human centipede picture. Yeah.
There's not any human centipede, dude. This is the human centipede. This is the human centipede. We need Coastal in the middle of this one. And quite frankly, I think Marcio should be present when we show the picture if someone can create it, especially after this one was sent to us by one Crusader. That needs to happen. Main reason I haven't been on the show, I'd be fined for my F-bombs. Oh, you can come on the show whenever, Sonny. You're more than welcome to.
I'm surprised Sonny hasn't dropped one during a ring announcing moment. Like, Sonny does have a foul mouth.
I don't care what you say. Any ring announcer is better than me, especially with my.
Your moment still gets talked about. By the way, it got brought up
really?
Over the past weekend.
Does it really?
Yeah. We talked about. I think it was Friday. It came up. Yeah, it still lives in lore.
Oh, that was so great. I was completely told to say that, and I completely got ribbed.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
It's an all-time moment.
In front of 500 plus people.
Yeah.
God, it feels good to be in history, don't it, Lucas?
You know, you take whatever history you can get, I guess.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
What are we on, episode 89, 88, something like that?
91.
91. Wow, we're 9 away from the 100.
Yeah. Yeah, we got about 490 some more episodes to go on this rewind.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't know how much of the rewind we're going to be able to do at this point, because we're never going to catch up. What happened? Oh, dude, Sonny, if it was talked about on Friday.
I don't know that he was there during that conversation. It was talked in the back amongst people, so I don't know if he was part of that conversation.
I don't know what charge episode it was. Was it? I think it was the late 300s.
Yeah, it was like 380 something. I don't remember the exact episode. I know we found it.
We did find it, yes, and I did play it live on stream. I just don't know how long ago.
Yeah, maybe you can give him the short version of the story.
So I was in your shoes once, a few years ago. I was pumped. I got my own sports jacket and everything, which I still have, that I might actually bring down for July. I was contemplating that the other day.
Looking good in that blue.
I was looking good. I was trying to keep up with Arias at the time, dude. I mean, it was a competition for who was more fashionable during that time, man. Because Arias, I mean, he was bedazzled beyond belief every show. I had to do something to kind of keep up with him because he wasn't there that weekend, I think. So I filled in, and I did okay. It wasn't my worst performance. It was definitely my first time doing ring announcing. And I let myself get ribbed so hard. I was told that because it was a new guy that we haven't seen before, I believe, right?
Right.
I think it was like a tryout match or something like that. And
Yeah. Yeah, he was coming from I think he was an out-of-stater from somebody brought him in and
it was like a dark match or a tryout match or something like that.
Mhm.
And so in front of Beer Stout, that was around the time when Beer Stout started to grow a little bit. Like we started to get to like the 3 to 500s every month type thing. And it was packed. It was about 500 plus there. And it was halfway through the taping, and I announced this poor gentleman because I was told to do it, and I thought it was a legit thing, and then find out hours later that I wasn't supposed to say that. I said, and I forget who the tag team partner was, but I introduced him as a guy named John. Was it John? Or
What did you say?
I forget the name. What
I
was the
don't need did
name?
you even say an actual name?
I
Or you
did. No, I did.
okay.
I did say a name. I don't remember what the name was. I feel like it was John. I could be wrong. Um, but I said a guy named whoever it was as his intro, and everything looked to be what it was supposed to be. I thought I did a good job, and then after the taping, I get back there and I see 15 people laughing their dicks off the entire time. I'm like, "What did I do?" He goes, "You really just said that in front of 500 people?" And I went, "Well, I was told to do it." I knew nothing about ring announcing at the time, so I thought what I was told to say is what I said. Lesson learned.
Nothing like a good old rib.
It was all fun. I laughed so hard after I found out about that. But yeah, no, hey, I have moments too. We all do. But yeah, that was fun. All right, what are we on? Episode 91?
91.
91. Okay, there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, let's get rid of your logo.
Yeah. She does not look happy.
A Chinese restaurant?
What's that?
Looks like a Chinese restaurant.
No, I think that was the lobby of Good. I think that was the lobby.
Hello, NRW Nation. More importantly,
brother.
Why'd you pause it?
I want people to hear fully, because is this how we're starting off? Charge again.
Okay.
Again.
hello, Sammy Six Guns Jr. You know, last week was pretty impressive. You got yourself through the sugar-free movement. Bravo, bravo. The thing, though, is this whole trial is not over. You see, tonight, it continues. It'll be Sammy Six Guns Jr. taking on Jason Jackson, Big Vig, the HR Nightmare.
Oh, here we are at Alamo Draft House. I love being in the movie theater.
And for the second week in a row, Sammy Six Guns Jr. is put in an impossible situation in order to regain his status here in NRW and get off suspension in another handicap match. And welcome everyone to another NRW Charge, coming to you from the Alamo Draft House in Littleton, Colorado. Lucas Bradwell alongside John Madden, and well, we've got tag team action to start things off. A great tag team match. Two of the best
John Madden,
tag
guys.
teams that we've got going here in NRW, John Madden.
Yeah, the upgrades and the new revenge.
Yeah, not the Hall of Famer.
Royce Isaac's wearing a fur coat. I'm sure Peter would not like that.
Well, Peter might not like it, but Cruella DeVille would.
She would.
Cody Devine, he kind of thinks he's a big shot. He kind of thinks he's a larger than life guy. Doesn't realize that he's 170 pounds soaking wet.
Look like the upgrades are feeding that ego right now.
Well, I don't know if they need to feed it anymore. It's already the size of this theater.
Looks like we got Royce Isaac squaring off with the Revolution Ranger.
That's right. The original member of the Revengers who had to recruit the Rainbow Ranger, and at first it was a little awkward, but they have certainly gotten on the same page.
Oh, Isaac, nice takedown there to start the match.
We're going to say that the New Revengers have gotten on the same page and have made quite the tag team as of late. The upgrades, since returning to NRW, have really been on a roll and are looking to kind of be that tag team to challenge the balance for the NRW Tag Team Championship.
The upgrades have that great chemistry needed to make a successful tag team. And Cody Devine now in the ring. And the shot was blocked there. Revolution Ranger taking out both of them. Big drop kick there.
No.
Since Cody Devine,
and there's that
clubbing blow.
There's that super strength of the Revolution Ranger.
Slam there on Cody Devine. Elbow drop there by Revolution Ranger. Goes for the cover. 2 count.
It's almost like he fell out of the sky.
Whipped into the ropes.
Let's stop and blind tag by the Rainbow Ranger.
Clothesline there by the Rainbow Ranger. And Cody Devine rolls out of the ring. Needs to gather himself.
We did get an upgrade
with
from Cormac Battle.
Rainbow Ranger.
We got John Madden, who actually, he's another fellow journalist.
That distraction there cost the Rainbow Ranger.
He's been a news reporter in Omaha,
to the side
Nebraska
of the
over
ring
the past 10 years or so.
As Cody Devine rolls the Rainbow Ranger back into the ring. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg, and kick out at 1. And there's a tag there. Royce Isaac coming back into the match.
And this is where the experience of being a tag team for a number of years now is going to come into play for the upgrades.
Royce Isaac just kind of sizing up the Rainbow Ranger. Working on him in the center of the ring. Takedown there.
Well, and Royce Isaac, he's quite the athlete. He's got that amateur background.
Look at him taunting him right now, slapping the back of his head.
He was a 2-sport athlete at Cornell College, was Royce Isaacs.
Crowd cheering on the Rainbow Ranger, but Royce Isaacs
his crowd
definitely on the attack right now.
This crowd solidly behind the Rainbow Ranger. I think they like his energy that he brings.
Oh, chops to the midsection, but there's a clubbing blow there by Royce Isaacs. Whips him into the turnbuckle, misses. Rainbow Ranger setting him up, going for the tag. Oh, Royce Isaacs knocks down the Revolution Ranger. Oh, there's a roll up there. 2 count. Royce Isaacs kicks out, and there's a kick to the back.
And you got to wonder, what is the relationship maybe between the Upgrades and Titus Machiavelli? They seem to have done his dirty work in the past few weeks. You know, they try to take out Danger Dean, and then they just seem to kind of be. Yeah. Oh,
Upgrades have demanded a tag title match.
Well, I don't know if they can demand a tag title match. They have to earn it first. But like I was saying, if they do Titus Machiavelli's dirty work, he's going to reward them.
Cody Devine choking the Rainbow Ranger out on the rope right now.
Speaking of Titus Machiavelli's dirty work, looks like later on tonight, HR Nightmare is going to do some dirty work and try to take out Sammy Six.
Oh, we got a roll up there by Rainbow
Small
Ranger.
Package.
2 count. Cody Devine kicks out. Oh, bunch of counters. Oh, catches him midair. There's Cody Devine and a slam to the mat.
Right.
Big elbow drop there by Cody Devine.
Looks the
Goes
leg.
for the cover. 2 count. Rainbow Ranger kicks out once again. He needs to make a tag.
Well, you would got to think whoever wins this match would have to be in good shape to get a tag team title shot.
Royce Isaacs back in the ring. Cody Devine misses with that clothesline, trips over his own tag team partner.
Rainbow.
Oh!
And in a precarious situation.
I can't talk right now. That was too painful to watch.
I believe the Upgrades just got downgraded there.
Revolution Ranger from the top rope, a double cross body, and he is pumped up. Picks him up, Cody Devine. Oh, Revolution Ranger. Misses that time.
Good miss on that second time.
Using Cody Devine as a weapon.
Oh, almost a rolling senton there.
There's a kick there by Royce Isaacs though. Oh, clothesline there, Cody Devine on the Rainbow Ranger. It's just a mess right now in the ring.
Right, referee's got to get control here.
Oh, there's that clothesline they were going for earlier.
Great double team maneuver.
Oh, spine buster.
And we always seen this. Wheelbarrow. And a splash.
There's a splash, goes for the cover. 2, 3, and there it is. The Upgrades get that victory, and they're just building momentum for that tag team title match.
Well, and if what you say is true, I think they might have just earned themselves a title shot with that victory. I haven't gotten clarification on that yet or not. Well, up next, I can't believe it. The Left Coast Gorillas, and apparently Hoodlum's got his vision back, or if he ever had it. Is what I'm hearing correct? It's a title match against the Balance? That's up next.
The Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy is the only establishment in Colorado to give professional wrestling training from professionals with connections available nowhere else. MPWA is the official training facility of NRW Pro Wrestling and offers a training program that focuses on the full professional wrestling experience, including proper fundamentals, in-ring technique, cardio conditioning, and much more. Here you will also have access to Grudge MMA Training Center's complete list of courses and equipment, as well as attending NRW's tapings and major events, getting up close and personal with world-class talent. If you are serious about being a professional wrestler, then MPWA is the place for you. Located off of I-76 in Sheridan, inside Grudge MMA Training Center in Arvada, Colorado.
can see your passports and all this stuff.
My name is Curtis Cole. I'm the most recent graduate of the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy and the most recent member of the NRW roster. For the past few weeks, you've seen me tear into NRW superstars one by one, but I feel like I haven't made the impact that I need to make. I'm not even on a match for milestone 6 yet, and that's just, 2 months away? So I need to do something tonight. I need to make an impact tonight. I need to set my sights on what I want and take it tonight. If you'll excuse me, first, tonight, I'm gonna go see X-Men.
Sure. I'm gonna go see X-Men.
Yeah. That's arrogant.
Last week, we got completely duped. We got bamboozled by Hoodlum, who I believe was never blind. It was all a ruse to try to get the best of Sammy Six Guns Jr. But in the end, it backfired, John Madden. And of course, you know, Titus Machiavelli is behind this matchup. A tag team title match, the Gorillas, who really haven't done much teaming up for a while as they've been in singles action.
At a combined weight of 420 pounds, they are your NRW reigning, defending tag team champions. Please welcome the Evolution, Tyler Stinson.
This was one hell of a tag team match.
What an exciting matchup this is going to be. The Balance have been very impressive in their tag team title bouts, looking to get another victory against a very tough opponent tonight.
Well, I'd say they've been more than impressive. I'd say they've been dominant in the tag team action as they've taken on the best tag teams in the region. They defeated HR Nightmare just a couple weeks ago. They've been beating the Sugar Free Movement, but tonight, maybe their toughest test to date as they take on the Left Coast Gorillas, the NRW champion, the NRW Charge champion, Anaya. This is going to be one hell of a tag team matchup.
Introduce us. Challengers.
Where's your blindfold? Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the NRW Championship. First, the challengers. From California at a combined weight of 500 pounds.
Tag team
they
championships.
are Hoodlum, Anaya, the Left Coast Gorillas. Weighing in at 420 pounds, they are the team of the Evolution, Tyler Stinson and Steven Ashford, your NRW Tag Team Champions, the Balance!
Oh, and wait a minute, this match is getting started.
Oh, look at that.
Before the bell even
Bell
rings.
hasn't even rung yet. Left Coast Gorillas making their presence felt as they send both of the Balance out of the ring.
Well, I guess the referee's calling for the bell now.
Left Coast Gorillas are hyped right now.
They both get caught as they were trying to make a dive out of the ring, and
now the Balance back in the ring. Huge change of events right there.
Trying to get the upper hand were the Gorillas.
Sneak attack didn't quite work out. Oh, there's a dive over the top rope by Steven Ashburn, taking out the Gorillas.
And watch out for the Evolution here.
Uh-oh, Tyler Stinson. And
oh my goodness,
huge dive out there.
The Evolution just flew in the air and took out both the Gorillas.
Ref starting the 10 count. Tyler Stinson pumping the crowd up.
One of the greatest athletes that ever
and Ashburn rolls Anaya back into the ring.
Tyler Stinson.
Going for the early cover.
Referee not in position.
Ref a little late. So we got Steven Ashburn. Now a tag, Tyler Stinson coming into the ring. Working on that left arm of Anaya.
You know, for the last couple of weeks, we were under the impression that Hoodlum was blind and that Anaya was training him as some superhero like he's Matt Murdock. And
oh, big slam there by Tyler Stinson. Goes for the cover and a kick out at 1.
I don't know why any of us were surprised by it. This is exactly what the Left Coast Guerrillas, the 4-Point Cartel, this is what they do.
Oh, and there's a nice forearm shot by Stephen Ashburn using Tyler Stinson as a platform. And there's a big suplex by Stephen Ashburn. Goes for the cover and a kick out at 2.
Stephen Ashburn, a former NRW champion in his own right, held that belt for nearly a year.
Hoodlum dying to get into this match. And there's a tag, Tyler Stinson coming back in. Oh, big splash in the corner. And there's a knee to the head by Stephen Ashburn. Anaya feeling those effects. Count. And a kick out at 2 once again.
The Balance are in complete control right now. The tag team champions, they've been just unstoppable lately. They've gotten in a groove. Look at this tag team maneuver here.
Oh, wow, that was impressive. And there's a cover and a kick out at 2. Anaya is taken to him right now. Stephen Ashburn now working on that left arm.
This is the first time, I believe, in NRW history that all 4 champions in the male divisions have all been in a match at one time.
Anaya knocks Tyler Stinson off the ring.
Doesn't look like this ref's on the
Stinson in
table.
now. Referee is distracted.
No, he is not. Well,
there's the tag. Here comes
referee.
This isn't fair.
That was in his early days there.
Oh, huge drop kick there by Hoodlum.
Now, referee's got to get one of the guys out of here.
That's ref Phil Gessner in his
Hoodlum was dying to get in that match, and there's a big shot to the midsection. Forearm to the side of the head, and a clubbing blow to the spine. Stephen Ashburn.
You know what makes me sick about Anaya and Hoodlum is that they're great athletes, great competitors, but they had to stoop to such low depths. You know, joining Titus Machiavelli and going to the depths they go to just keep their power here in NRW. It makes me sick.
There's Anaya.
You didn't do anything wrong. Get out of the way.
Hoodlum. Big boost to the midsection, sending Ashburn down. And Anaya's tagged in. Out goes Hoodlum. Kicks in the corner there. Hoodlum was going for that tag. There he is.
A little bit of a mistake, a little miscommunication by the Guerrillas.
Referee gets knocked down, but the Guerrillas back on the attack.
The referee has to be more assertive here.
We can hear Hoodlum taunting Stephen Ashburn right now.
Telling me he sucks.
Big elbow.
Well,
Ashburn trying to come back out of that dangerous corner.
How about you suck on that forearm?
Oh, nice roll and a tag to Tyler Stinson. Oh, huge drop kick off the top
springboard
rope.
drop kick.
And, kick to the midsection.
The most dangerous man in NRW is firing up
Tyler
here.
Stinson is, and there's a trip there by Anaya.
And that momentum got derailed.
Big shot. Tyler Stinson now outside on the ring. Tyler Stinson was about to take over, but his momentum was thwarted by that trip.
Well, and this is where the Guerrillas, this is where they make their money. They take the cheap shots, the low blows, any kind of advantage they can get.
Anaya rolls Tyler Stinson back into the ring. Goes for the cover, feet on the ropes, ref saw it. Doesn't count. There's a tag, Hoodlum coming back in. Oh, huge shot. Sends Tyler Stinson reeling into the corner. Whips into the ropes. Oh, huge leg drop, and then a knee. What a onslaught of moves.
We've seen that a time or two.
And a kick out at 2.
That was patented Guerrillas there.
Tyler Stinson lucky to kick out from that.
Even their students
now
now
Hoodlum with a
utilize
headlock
that
in the
same
center
move.
of the ring. Crowd trying to get Tyler Stinson back up.
Yeah.
Don't forget, still to come, we've got that handicap match. Sammy Six Guns Jr. takes on HR Nightmare in order to get reinstated, which is a bunch of BS because he should already be reinstated after winning last week against the Sugar Free Movement. Titus Machiavelli told him that he would be off suspension, but no.
Yeah, getting the short end of the stick is Sammy Six Guns Jr. But
how about getting the short end of the stick?
Here comes Anaya. Oh, huge European uppercut. Oh, and a cannonball there by Hoodlum. Oh, another one. Goodness.
And they are just...
Tyler Stinson is down. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. And
we almost had new tag team champions.
2.5 there. Stinson just kicked out.
Can you imagine
that Coastal's missing this tag team match? This will be his
How much
dream
power
right
can
here.
they have?
Imagine the delight of Titus Machiavelli.
Hearing about Ashburn.
Tyler Stinson is hurt. Anaya.
All different kinds of
Hoodlum taking it to him now.
stuff like that.
Momentum changed ever since that
not
trip
good.
was Tyler Stinson when he first entered the match.
Like he's an asshole.
Oh, he counters it. Oh, huge kick.
Almost a Pele kick.
Side of the head sends Anaya down. Tyler Stinson needs to make that tag. He is dazed right now. I think that was just instinct to get that kick.
Stinson go and make the tag.
Anaya's got the leg. Missed the tag. Oh, huge kick. Hoodlum is tagged in, and so is Stephen Ashburn. And there's a big takedown there by Ashburn. Another clothesline. He is fired up. Anaya into the ring now. Taken down.
Anaya never was tagged in. He's got to get out of there.
Oh. The two left coast gorillas slammed into each other. There's a running forearm there by Stephen Ashburn.
Ashburn has changed the pace and the complexion of this matchup. He's got to take advantage.
Ashburn picks up Hoodlum.
Got him in a fireman's carry.
Anaya still interfering though. Oh, Stephen Ashburn runs into his own teammate. There's a shot there by Hoodlum.
Things have gotten chaotic.
Going for the tag. Anaya's in now. Saying it's over.
We've seen this before. Guerrilla warfare. They're going for it.
Oh, Stephen Ashburn fights out of it. Oh! Anaya takes out his own teammate. And there's Ashburn picking him up. Oh!
He caught him with the ETA.
Huge takedown. Can Ashburn make the cover now? 2, 3. There it is.
Legal man.
I think he made the tag. I'm not sure.
Getting that victory.
Take a look at that one more time. As the balance.
Yeah, he was the legal man.
Able to catch Anaya with the evolve to Ash, the ETA, and able to retain their tag team titles. And, well, that can't make Titus Machiavelli happy at all.
Not at all.
What a great tag team matchup we just saw. And now we get a handicap match next as Sammy Six Guns Jr. once again has his back against the ropes against HR Nightmare. We'll see that match next. The balance roll on.
NRWProWrestling.tv is the only place to rent or purchase digital copies of NRW's major events, past episodes of Charged, and
almost like deja vu all over again, John Madden. And this is our main event of the evening.
I think we've seen this before.
Hail from Salt Lake City, Utah. Coming in at a combined weight of 475 pounds. The
Just different opponents for Sammy Six Gun. He's got Big Vig and Jason Jackson to deal with this week. These guys are as mean as nasty as they come. I mean, just look at them. They look like they just got out of prison.
Another tough matchup, but Sammy Six Guns had the odds stacked against him last week, and he prevailed. Can he do the same? Can he stick it to Titus? That's the big question coming into this match.
Well, I sure hope so. Anytime anyone can stick it to Titus, I'm a happy man.
Big Vig and Jason Jackson making up HR Nightmare.
You know, Jason Jackson is as skilled in the ring as anybody that we've ever had here in NRW. He's an absolute technician.
Two crafty veterans. It's going to be another tough matchup for Sammy Six Guns.
Well, you know, you talk about veterans, you know, it's kind of weird, but Sammy Six Guns has only been in this business less than 5 years and has already gotten to where he is. It just shows you how great of an athlete he is. He's a remarkable athlete, but he has been put up against it.
And there's a takedown there by Sammy Six Guns, now working on that left arm of Jason Jackson.
Sammy Six Guns is a former MMA fighter. In fact, he was undefeated in his MMA career. Also was a great athlete at Chatham State College.
See Sammy Six Guns now. Again, working on that arm. Steps through and a knee to it. And he goes for the quick cover. And one count.
Well,
Think about
he's
this,
fighting
Johnny.
for his career.
It was 10 years ago that
NRW. He loves
Sammy
this company.
Six Guns, a.k.a. Dak Draper, was getting ready for
NXT,
a Rocky Mountain
to
Pro
come back here to
Championship
NRW.
matchup.
This was the only promotion in Colorado.
It looks like now he's getting ready for another Rocky Mountain Pro Championship matchup at Milestone 16.
Sammy Six Guns wasn't looking at Jason Jackson with a shot to the midsection. Whips him into the ropes. Nice arm drag takedown there by Six Guns. And another one. Again, working on that left arm of Jason Jackson.
And, of course, leave it up to Titus Machiavelli to try to, get rid of some of the greatest athletes we have in NRW. In fact, you remember that historic saying, remember the Alamo? Well, here a few months ago, it was Dozer who lost his NRW career because of Titus Machiavelli and that great Iron Man match.
And Six Guns misses with the kick. There's a tag there. Big Vig into the match now. Oh, huge takedown. Another shoulder tackle. Oh, we're just seeing the power of Big Vig living up to his name.
And definitely a change of pace here. You go from the technical prowess of Jason Jackson.
There's a cover and kick out at one once again.
To just the all-out brute strength of Big Vig. There is nothing fancy about Big Vig. Except for those tattoos. Those are pretty impressive.
Vig with the headlock now. Six Guns back to his feet. Slammed into the turnbuckle.
He's got some
There's a tag. Jason
impressive
Jackson
tattoos.
back in.
I can appreciate that.
Setting up for looks like a double suplex maybe. Oh, big slam.
There's
HR Nightmare loving that. And there's a cover by Jackson. And kick out at two.
Sammy Six is showing some heart. You got to think how tough of a year it's been.
Here comes another double suplex. Taken down. Six Guns is in trouble right now as Big Vig goes for the cover and kick out at two. Crowd definitely behind Sammy Six Guns Jr.
I don't know how you can't be behind Sammy Six Guns. He's just such a great personality and such a great athlete.
Got to root for this kind of story as he's fighting out of that headlock. There was a knee to the head, though, by Big Vig, and now,
able to get out of that.
Six Guns counters. Working. Oh, and there's a nice roll up there by Six Guns, and just a one count.
Nice penny combination, though. I don't think
and
Jackson
there's another roll up, and a two count this time, but Big
Jackson wanted to reach out for the tag, wasn't able to get it.
There's a headbutt there. Rocks both in, and there goes Big Vig. And there's interference there by Jason Jackson. Drags Sammy Six Guns out of the ring. Blocks the slam to the mat. Oh, and Six Guns slams Jason Jackson into the mat there.
Six Guns getting fired up.
And now Sammy Six Guns. Oh.
Six Guns.
Shot there by Big Vig. Brock Sammy Six Guns. Oh, and there's an elbow.
Back in the ring, guys. Back in the ring. You see me power on the floor?
I didn't know we took requests.
Right.
Oh, and Jason Jackson prevents that from powerbomb from happening. Oh!
Neck breaker on the ring apron.
Oh! Wow.
That was a big impact.
How do you get up from something like that?
I don't know. And Sammy Six Guns, he's in a horrible situation right now on the outside of the ring with two brutes.
Big Vig rolls him back into the ring. I don't know how he's going to respond from after that type of shot. And there's a big boot to the back.
Big Vig is such a powerhouse.
Clubbing blow. Six Guns is struggling right now. He has not recovered from that neck breaker. Now
he's almost rubbing his face into the mat.
Ref is telling him to break that hold. He breaks it finally. Benefit of a handicap match. Six Guns has no one to tag. Oh, look at Jason Jackson grabbing the trunks. Oh.
Six Guns not able to move.
Clothesline there. Tag in. Here comes Jason Jackson. These two are working well with each other.
They've been working quite a while together. How's HR Nightmare?
Oh. Jason Jackson fired up.
Oh, you know, they're doing Titus Machiavelli's dirty work. They've done it in the past.
Oh, there's a cover. And a kick out at 2.
You got to think that they would do themselves a favor by taking out Six Guns here tonight.
Oh, knee to the spine.
And possibly getting themselves into the NRW Tag Team title picture.
You got to wonder if what happened last time might happen this time in this match, if somebody else might come out and try to interfere.
Well, yeah. Well, Hoodlum has already been involved in a
huge slam.
Hoodlum's already been involved in a tag match.
Oh, there's a cover, hooks the leg, and a kick out at 2.
Which they were unsuccessful, might I add.
There's a tag, Big Vig coming back in. Oh. Shot to the midsection by Big Vig. Jason Jackson telling everybody to shut up.
Look like he's headbutting the trapezius area. Sammy Six Guns.
And Vig whips him into the ropes and a huge clothesline.
Big Vig,
wow.
he's got to go about 260, 270, and that's a lot of weight
Taking
and
his
strength.
time to cover, though. There's a lazy cover and a kick out at 2. Six Guns still in it, but he's getting a beat down right now.
He has no one to tag into. There's no way he can take a breather. And in order to get reinstated, he has to win this match.
Back up to his feet, though. He doesn't want to be in that corner. As we see Jason Jackson holding on those trunks again. Oh, Sammy Six Guns.
Even though you may not agree with the tactics, it's very smart by Jason Jackson. He is a very intelligent individual.
There's a big kick there by Big Vig. Another one right to the hamstring.
Everything Big Vig does is big.
And whipped into the turnbuckle. Oh, look at that outside work there by Jackson. Oh, and 2 double elbows. Oh, huge shot.
Six Guns firing back here.
2 big forearms and another one. HR Nightmare is reeling right now. Oh.
Six Guns to the Lord.
That's a big chop. Another clothesline there. Sammy Six Guns taking them both on. Drop kick to Big Vig. Drop kick to Jason Jackson. This crowd is fired up for Six Guns.
May I say, Six Guns is firing away. Bang, bang, bang.
Big Vig getting back up to his feet. Oh, big shot to the back of the neck.
Might have been setting him up for a pile driver.
Looked like it. Jason Jackson gets out of it. So all that momentum that Sammy Six Guns Jr. just built is now gone.
One of the members of HR Nightmare has got to get out of the ring.
Big slam there by HR Nightmare. Still not going for a cover, though. Taking their time. There's a cover finally. Little cocky there. That might have cost him by not hooking that leg.
And Jackson, he's got to get back in his corner. He can't be over there.
All 3 men are spent right now. Big Vig back to his feet. You can see Six Guns trying to use that energy from the crowd to get back up.
Maybe he bit himself just enough time. Nope.
Kick to the midsection by Big Vig.
There was no tag here, ref. Oh, they're going for
that finisher, but Six Guns elbows out of it. Jackson misses with the clothesline. Oh,
super kick on Big Vig.
Oh, there's that strength.
And wait a minute.
Oh,
once again,
look.
the Gorillas. Hoodlum comes out.
There's Hoodlum. Ref calls for the bell. And the Gorillas attacking Sammy Six Guns Jr. Kind of thought something like this might happen. Curtis Cole. Curtis Cole coming in to help.
Curtis Cole coming to make the save.
The numbers game, though, might be catching up. Six Guns back to his feet.
Curtis Cole, of all people, coming out to help Sammy Six Guns.
Curtis Cole took care of Hoodlum, and Six Guns throws Anaya out of the ring.
And
chaotic scene.
Wait a minute. Six Guns, he won that match via disqualification.
He did.
So is he reinstated now?
Are they going to try to pull something off?
Well, that's a big victory for Sammy Six Guns. Whether or not it means that he is back in NRW, we'll have to find out. And I wonder if he's got his sights set on Hoodlum if he does come back. Well, we'll have to find out next week with more NRW Charged. But for John Madden, I'm Lucas Bradwell. We'll see you next week.
Hold on, there's still more.
Are you rolling? Because you're not going to want to miss this.
Oh, shit.
I mean, yeah, I guess I wasn't there to say that it was like after you were like the second to last person to leave. I left right after that. You could have knocked. Can I help you?
I just want to make sure things are a little bit clear. Did you say that you don't give a damn about the female wrestling division?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Nikita, why would I? How would I? No. There's a misunderstanding. Remember, I'm the one that brought women's wrestling to Colorado. I brought the Lockettes division to NRW. I'm the one that created the NRW Lockettes Championship. I would never say something. I would never disrespect you. Never. Why would you think that?
Well, you know how rumors can fly. I'm just wanting to make sure we were clear that you didn't say that.
No. Not at all.
Okay.
Go make me a sandwich, sweetheart.
What did you just say?
It looks like you need a sandwich.
Cheese, light mayo, sweetheart.
The only reason I would ever be in a kitchen is because a man couldn't figure out what to do in a bedroom. I don't know who the hell you think you're talking to, but let me put something into perspective. I'm not scared of you. I've worked for Vince McMahon. I've had plenty of people try to press me under their thumb as I made my own way in this business. And if you think you are gonna stop a female division for me and my four sisters, think again. I don't think you know who you're messing with.
Get the hell!
Oh, nice.
That felt good.
That was a good one, too.
Yeah, it was.
Get the hell out of here!
I think we saw a lot of the mayo come off of that face. Right
yeah, that wasn't light mayonnaise either.
No, it wasn't.
That was
good.
How satisfying was that?
Pretty good. All right. Before we sign off, I'm going to do a test. Yes, I was working on this while the rewind was going here. I want to see if this works. Look at that.
Wow. Is that a QR code to get tickets for milestone 16?
QR code, yes. Test it out real quick, Lucas.
Let's do it here. We're gonna do it on live television. This is great right here. Let me get my app here. Here we go.
I wish I could make it bigger. It's gotta be a way to
hold on. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, I'm holding.
There we go. Okay, now I'm clicking the link. I'm gonna show everyone here in a second. Wah, wah, wah.
Didn't work?
There we go. No, I did. There we go. Boom. I'll try to.
Got it.
There it is, right there. RMP milestone live pay-per-view event.
Hey, we got the QR code to work. Yes, if you are in the Colorado area and you're going to be there July 9th, get your milestone tickets. Hit the QR code on the top left. That'd be this way over here. I'm opposite. It'd be this way right there. Right there. I wish I could make it bigger, but I can't. So you're just gonna have to
worked.
Do that.
It worked. I just proved it worked. So
beautiful. All right. We know how to do QR codes now. Man, we can do anything on this show, can we, Lucas?
Yeah, we're doing it.
We're doing it. Someone's scanning, and it tells me when someone scans it.
Yeah. Isn't that awesome?
That's cool. Look at that. That's cool.
That is pretty. That's pretty cool. And you know what else is pretty cool? We had a great weekend this past weekend with the Mile High Flea Market, and we had the Bierstadt, the Stanley Marketplace local drive tapings. But we've got 2 more big events coming up this coming weekend for you guys to also get tickets. And, make sure you get out. We've got Summit Tacos coming up this Saturday. So the Saturday night, we'll be back at Summit Tacos for more Ignition tapings. And then we make our triumphant return back to the Snowpack Tap Room up in Conifer, Colorado. And they've got a new location. It's so you guys make sure you check out the website. You can even go check us out on social medias. It is still in Conifer, but they are in a little bit different location. So be a little bit more easier to get to. You won't have to travel down to the sand pit down there. So it should be a great show.
Actually, there you go. Yeah. While you're on your normal rant that you typically do at the end of the show for live events coming up, why don't you answer this one?
Yeah, when next show? You're in Colorado. Okay, so we will be in Longmont at Summit Tacos this Saturday. Summit Tacos. Let me get the exact address for you. It is I think it's 213 Collier Street. I know it's on Collier Street, right off of 2nd and Collier, or 2nd and Collier. There in Longmont, Colorado, Summit Tacos. And then we will be at the Snowpack Tap Room in Conifer, Colorado on Sunday. That show will be in the afternoon. I think it goes from 4 to 6. So gonna want to make sure you get there. Snowpack Tap Room, beautiful location. So I got 2 shows coming up this weekend. Got a whole bunch of shows to end the month. And of course, I need you guys to come to Arizona. Well, a lot of our guys, although we'd love to have Rocky Mountain Pro travel to Arizona, a lot of 237 Collier Street. Thank you, Yaden. But a lot of our guys have wrestled down in a lot of our guys have wrestled down in Arizona. But I would love to take Rocky Mountain Pro down to Arizona.
I mean, RMP's been to Wyoming, been to Texas, been to Nebraska, and Oklahoma. Have they gone to Oklahoma yet?
No, we've been to South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Arizona's right next door. You might as well, right?
Yeah, it could be a thing. I know we've got quite a few guys from Arizona that come up here, so never know.
Anyways, so if you can't scan the QR code, that's fine tonight. This QR code will be up from now until milestone 16. We're going to try and do this for all the other big events that's going on for Rocky Mountain Pro now that we officially got it working, which is good. Yeah, make a trip, plan a weekend, come down to the quarry to go see milestone 16. Tickets will be on my top left the entire rest of the month leading up to milestone 16. So scan it, buy your tickets. If you're in surrounding states, make the drive, make it a long weekend. Hell, I'm flying 2,000 miles away to come to Milestone. Maybe you guys will see me down there at some point during the weekend. But purchase your tickets at the QR code. I don't know the exact price. I didn't go too in depth with the website, but I'm pretty sure it's reasonable.
Tickets are you can get tickets for $20 right now on the website. So that's
can't beat
pretty
it,
darn
dude.
good price.
That's way better than WWE and AEW and even TNA right now. So just
and there's even ways to upgrade your ticket to getting a meet and greet with some of your favorite Rocky Mountain Pro stars. Get your picture taken. There you go.
Couldn't ask for anything better. Yeah, so plan a weekend. Come on down to the Denver area. Head down to Golden, Colorado at the quarry to go see Milestone 16. All right, Lucas, I think now that we got that taken care of, I think we're officially done with tonight.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's been a long 2 hours and 18 minutes of having to look at your face. Actually, you know what? Before we go, I need to.
Oh, geez, come on.
I need to lighten up the mood a little bit here.
We've had a good night, and you had to go and do that.
It's so beautiful.
My face without this is very handsome. I don't
yes,
need you to.
Chat, we do need. It's still on the table. We need that human centipede. We need that human centipede with Coastal in the middle with all the Wake members. We need that. So somebody work the AI magic. Make it happen. All right.
Sonny's to blame on this, just so we're all on the record.
Sonny is to blame on this, but you know what? It'll be the funniest thing ever. Why you have to do Gilbert like that? I bet it hurts him to be compared to Lucas.
Oh, that's the best thing that ever happened to Gilbert.
What, to be compared to you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy. Made a good night into a great night. That's what we like to hear, everybody. That's why we keep on doing it. Why we keep on doing it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are staying on here. The 24/7 stream will be back up and running as soon as we are offline here. So I think we're going to keep you guys here for the evening. And I think you should be okay to do that because I already clicked the box like an hour and a half ago. So you should be good to go to start that back up again. Other than that, folks, that is it for us. For myself, Johnny Deathdrop, and Lucas Bradwell. Oh, go ahead and raid Gritty. Okay, well then I guess we're gonna have to do that. You guys gonna have to stare at Lucas's face for the next minute. I'm sorry, it wasn't my fault.
Oh darn. Yeah. And by the way, if anybody cares, you probably don't, but we have new Stanley Cup champions, the Carolina Hurricanes.
Oh, never mind, you're doing it. Oh, the Hurricanes did it? Good for them.
Yeah, the Hurricanes have won the Stanley Cup.
Good for them. All right, Yaden took care of the raid. I love Rocky Mountain Pro and GCW and JCW and Wrestling Revolver. These pro wrestling promotions outside of AEW and WWE. We like to hear that, Tyler. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate your support, man. Thank you.
Stuff like that makes us keep doing what we're doing on a weekly basis.
It seems like I've met fans from all over the country. That's it's pretty darn cool.
Mm-hmm. All right. We got about 30 seconds left here. Any last words, Lucas?
No, I'm just excited for Milestone. I'm glad that this QR code works. That's pretty darn cool. Also, guys, make sure you follow us, keep following us on all social media for more updates. There's going to be all kinds of stuff happening revolving around Milestone, plus announcements
You're
coming
taking
up
too long, Lucas. We're about 5 seconds away.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
Good night, everybody. Have fun in Gritty Stream. We'll see you guys next week. Take care, folks.